Hi everybody, Bert here. Today was the first heavy bench day of the cube method for this cycle. Had me working with 75% of my max. As you can imagine, when only working with 75% of my max, those doubles went beautifully. Technically speaking, I feel like my bench is actually making some pretty good improvements. The setup is becoming quicker and more consistent. I'm getting a little bit better at sort of maximizing the cheatiness of my grip and getting a little more of that rotation. So I'm actually feeling really good about that. In addition to that, I think what I had today was a moment of genius and clarity in regards to training myself specifically. I have always struggled with performing bent over rows. I suspect it has something to do with my Slenderman tier arms. I don't know if you can see this very well, but my fingertip is here, and the top of my knee is just right here. I am 5'9.5" with a 6'1" wingspan and little itty bitty babby hands. These are little teeny hands. They're tiny. So, in addition to that, my current training facility utilizes hex plates. If you aren't aware, hex plates are absolute freaking cancer. They're not quite the right diameter as a regular plate. They're slightly smaller diameter. In addition to that, when you set them down, they end up recentering on a flat point going from a point, so you end up with it shifting forward or shifting backwards, and it's a huge pain. You end up having to reset up. So, in a moment of clarity, I had the idea to do what I'm going to call pendlay rack rows, where basically I just have it set up on a very, very low point in a power cage or in a rack. Ideally, I would do it with real plates or off of blocks, but we don't have blocks. So anyway, doing them from a low point in the rack so that I have the same setup position that I'm pulling from. I don't have to deal with the hex nonsense, and I get a really good clean row and a really great lat pump instead of tiring out my lower back and my hamstrings trying to either do it without setting it down on the floor or trying to get that initial movement off the floor or just dangling it midair. So I think I'm going to stick with this variant. If there's a different name for it, I would like to know it so that I can start labeling it with the correct thing. But yeah, these felt really good, and I'm super, super hyped for them. Anyway, that's actually all I've got to say about today. I have noodly arms, and I found a version of rowing that I really enjoy. So yeah, there's today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye! Hi everybody, Bert here. Take a moment to examine my impressive noodly arms. Yee! No, I'm not starting off that way.